What about Hipster Quest?
Same. President Skeleton's is actually a more legitimately entertaining game in some ways. It has better art.
Did you see that randomly generated board?
Of President Skeleton? I thought it was...
No, the randomly generated board for the game. There was a game there, believe it or not.
What, President Skeleton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did.
Okay, so... I will not go down without a fight, Skeleton. I've got a bone to pick with you, robot. I have no bones. Sounds like your bones, then. Throw me a bone. You can like a supercomputer, but you're really bone dead stupid. Your wit is bone dry. I've got a boner for justice. That's all you need to know about this game.
Wow.
That seems like something I would write.
I mean, you should write for guys making these games.
There's a place where you can publish things like that.
There's a special place for
And then there's the only good thing in the entire game.
Is the art? Are you showing them the art? Because that would be the...
Skeleton.
There's a weird thing going on with skeletons that year. What was that?
I don't know, but I think he actually had his name as
that's the
Skeleton
game?
for a while.
That's the entire. That's pretty much the game. There's a random board generated. It's simply awful. It's
Nice. Good job.
yeah. That's a pretty.
Looks like they took longer on the windscreen than the rest of the game.
I bet he did.
He actually just made a converter to put it into Megazeu's.
Yeah.
Nice.
I suppose that's one way of going about it.
Crazy.
I do most of his DOC graphics in Photoshop.
Most of his what?
No, he drew it by hand. I think.
Most of his what?
Oh, most of his DOC graphics I do in Photoshop.
Hipster Quest.
Okay, here we go.
So we had to find Hipster Quest.
He found it.
Excellent. This is going to be amazing.
I don't even need to watch Hipster Quest. I just need to watch Graham's face to know what's happening.
I probably
Or have some idea.
Dan, you can
yeah, I'll get a shot.
documentation.
Oh, Weasel's getting documentation on this.
Okay.
So we're good.
The screen is in view.
I mean, the more documentation we get at this moment, the better. Because it's amazing.
So I have to hit P.
Oh, you weren't there for this one.
No, you guys had just done it when I got there.
I think that was actually the first full day.
Glad the earphones aren't on.
Yeah, you should be glad to die.
Oh, there's a reason we didn't actually do that.
Sounds like a handshake.
But just wait.
That's kind of what it is.
I think it's actually a ZX Spectrum tape reading. Like, real Spectrums, I think, do that. I don't know for sure, though.
What's crazy about this is that it's all in one big one OGG.
Is there more to this game?
What?
Is there more to this game?
Yes, there is.
There is.
It's a game, kind of.
What? It's like an audio converter.
Just watch.
This reminds me so much of my dial-up connection.
Yeah, this is like that.
It'll be over soon.
You know, I can't help but wonder if we're disturbing the customers with this.
Possibly.
So, like, controversy.
For context, we are
I think that's the
at a
idea.
coffee bar in the
No,
middle
there's
of
no-
Portland doing this with no headphones on pure speakers. I'm actually kind of
I might
amazed
turn the volume
that
down here if this goes on much longer.
I'm
Did it
kind of
alienate
amazed that
people
this
out there,
laptop
like,
is able to put out that clearly.
I think we might deserve to be alienated.
We're
if
sorry.
this comes
We know
from,
you guys
us
bought
as a
things
whole.
No, but in all honesty, what better place to play Hipster Quest than in the middle of the hipster capital of Oregon?
The planet, really.
Wow.
It's still going.
Is it just
There,
did it just
finally.
loop?
No.
It's actually on the first game now. Is it actually on the board now?
It's
It's
just
getting
blank
there.
the screen.
It's getting there.
Oh, good night. I forgot how long this was. I think.
I can't believe I managed to sit through this when I judged it.
I think it was Insid who had the. Never mind. I'll save that for
So who
later.
made
Yeah.
this?
This was
Yeah, that was-
Tatorian, Captain Failmore.
Captain Failmore, yeah. And who knows why he did that? I mean,
He always submits the weirdest stuff to DOZs. I remember when he did the...
Doesn't he Doesn't he at least work on decent projects though? And he's not like.
the only other one that I can remember that he released was the Aliens in an Elevator one.
Oh.
that was not unpretty. It didn't go anywhere.
I think he spent all of his competition time making 3D
I think
mates.
it's looping back around again, right?
Wait, have we pressed P from the title screen yet? Are we still in the title screen?
Yeah. No, it's
Doesn't do anything on the title screen. I don't
It's
think.
pretending to decrunch.
This is not the title screen.
this is the actual game.
Okay.
Which DOZ was this?
2012
2
summer.
years ago. So yeah,
Oh, what
last
are you
year.
doing? Wait,
What was
let's
the,
go.
what was the theme though?
Okay.
I wanna see where this goes.
Individuality and
That's very
alternate
close.
history.
I can't speed it
I
up.
think this one was submitted as individuality because hipster.
It does make sense for it to be submitted as individuality because hipster.
Still
If
had
I
more
remember
theme than
correctly.
since.
If I remember correctly, I scored this high on Steam, but nothing else.
Wow.
I think maybe I don't know.
Is it
Eventually,
done
you're gonna have
yet?
to move, you actually have to move a thing around the screen. If you don't, it might mean that we're stuck in an endless loop here, and so it's not
kinda what
actually
I'm
what the game
thinking.
intended.
I seem to remember this going by a lot faster.
That's because my computer's terrible.
Maybe he's lagging the system down deliberately.
Who?
Eric Hyde.
How do you spell his
I
name?
think it's supposed to be at speed
HYDE.
1, and it
And
is.
is it
But
E-
it's
ERIK?
also slowed down on
He
purpose.
did like his name for a while on Facebook was like Eric Hyde and see.
I don't think.
He
Okay, I
does
guess
the
you
blues
better
dancing. That's
Yeah,
why
Try
I
and
was
edit it.
Oh,
See if
I-
he
And he's
gets past
totally
this
like-
point.
Yeah.
I'm just
I don't
really
remember if I
curious
know him.
about this.
At this time, I don't think I met him. The last time. See, I got into it in college, and then I kind of stopped. It kind of dropped off after a year. or two
Well,
after
there's
that.
no commands
And so,
being
like-
set, but there's also no wait ones.
So it's like I don't have as much touch with the blues community anymore. I think the people that I have touch with are from college actually, and mostly the blues, and most people that.
Okay.
So like when they did the Portland Blues Experience, that went along with the Portland Blues Festival.
Yeah.
Like I have friends
Nothing
who
there.
like that's what one of the things they
There
do
you
with
go.
their vacation on a yearly.
Yeah.
There we
Because they're
go.
that.
That's how the Portland
Oh yeah,
Blues
that's right.
Festival
It
is.
changes.
People were taking like 5 days off.
Yeah, but like they were taking it up so they could go blues bombing and dance at it, which I'm sure was an amazing experience. I actually hate dancing to live blues music.
Yeah.
Because-
it's not.
Every time it happens, I suck. Like I'm just bad at it.
West Coast Swing is that way.
When it's live, you just lose all your skill.
Well, it just doesn't. It never feels quite right. Like I don't know if like somebody's off on a note or like I don't really know what happens, what the difference is. But it's,
This is awesome.
country western.
It's like an Atari
I
game.
never wanted to hear anybody
I
say
think I
that.
mostly get psyched out.
This is kind of the coolest thing ever.
And suddenly our scheme backfires on us.
What have we done to you? That's what it was. Nobody listened to the entire intro. And it downloads the code into your head
Damn it, I don't
that
have
makes you love it.
You're done.
Obey. I am consuming expressivity.
Corbin, is this game some of your art school experience?
Pretty much. Damn it. In my simulates that something's actually happening. So I guess I gotta go up here.
I don't know. There's a cloud. I didn't realize there was a cloud.
All symbols are meaningless, except this one. It's kind of hard to move. It's very fast. This game would look good on the wall.
You're having fun.
Yeah, I remember Insidious quoting his review of this when we met up.
Oh,
He said, "At some point, the game prints to the screen. You are having fun." I was not.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Dude.
yeah, the Insidious quoting, his review of it was like, at one point, this game says you are having fun. I was not.
It's a very hipsterish game, though.
Yes, it's pretty fantastic. Are you doing this again?
No.
Admittedly, what I really should have done was go look up that online BS generator that just generates random like art school dissertations
And you just like
with
put
a
that in
Markov
your...
chain, and then just make that the entire
Oh, is that the
review.
postmodernism paper generator?
Yes.
Just put that in as your review?
I actually managed to use output from that in a podcast once.
Wow.
It was like someone...
Doesn't it like actually give citations too?
Somebody actually submitted a citation generated with it and actually got invited to recite it at a panel
Oh, yeah.
and managed to go through the entire thing without anybody realizing what was wrong.